So, in a nutshell, what is self management? Self management is the ability to manage yourself, to lead yourself, to take responsibility for your own emotions, for your own behaviors, for your own well being. So, sometimes we are a bit stuck with our thinking. We have like this mental filter on, and we have thoughts that pop up in our head. And thoughts very often lead to emotions, and emotions then lead to how we behave in certain situations, etc. Very often we are not very aware of these kind of things and we just act out without thinking it through. So if you are good at self-management, you will be able to regulate your emotions and your thoughts and your behaviors across different situations. So you become a person who is more reliable, who is just safer to have around, to become a bit more predictable. And I mean this in the best way possible, to just be someone who not suddenly flips under pressure or whatever because you can't handle it. We all know that sales, customer complaints, pressure, etc. To have to sell something. If you're self-employed, it's the same. You need to sell in order to make a living. And maybe selling is not what you signed up for. You just wanted to create, and now you suddenly have to sell stuff, right? So all of this can be very, very stressful. In a nutshell, I want to help you to make your life easier and make yourself more successful. If this sounds good to you, then I'm glad you're in. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Research Training. My name is Stephanie, and I know it has been a while since I uploaded the last video, but I'm back now, and I have loads of content for you planned, and we're going to start right away. So one thing I wanted to make sure is that you have already enrolled in the 30-day sales challenge to get you kicked off and maybe make some extra money, get you ready for Christmas, and basically brush up on some of the skills or tasks you might have not yet tackled or put on your to-do list for some time later. So let's see whether this time might be now for you and how you can improve your day, how can you improve your sales skills, and how can you maybe connect with customers who you forgot about. So all of this is in the playlist 30-day sales challenge. It's all free for you. There is also a tracker you can download for free as well. So all of these are linked down below in the information box, and you can simply click on watch and start whenever you want. Also, if you watch this video at a later point, feel free to head over and just get started on your own time. Maybe tag a buddy or a colleague or someone else who has maybe similar interest or is building their own jewelry business or whatever. So you can do it together and have someone who keeps you accountable to really do the task. Also, please feel free to share your progress. I would love to read how are you getting on and what are you working on. So just leave a comment so I know you're on it. And the other bit I would like to talk with you about is self-management for sales professionals and why it's so crucial you nailed this. So why is it important and what is self-management? First of all, it's super important that you take care and are in charge and take full responsibility for your own behavior, for your own well-being while you are in sales. Sales can be an extremely demanding job. You're on the go. You have targets you have to hit, and also obviously you want to hit these targets to get your commission, to get going, to, if you're a business owner, to sell your products and to make a living. So there's plenty of reasons why you actually do want to make sales, and it's an incredibly important job because this is the basis, the foundation of every business. Of course, we need a product, but we also need to sell it, because there's obviously no point in accumulating products without showing it off to the world and offering it to purchase. So this is how we make money, because we're here for business. We're not just here for a hobby, we're here for business. So this is what we're here for, and this is what you're doing. So how can self-management, self-leadership, the art of being responsible for yourself and managing yourself rather than a team, just yourself, how can this help you? Why is this so crucially important for you? Well, it can help you to be more productive when you know your behaviors, when you know what makes you procrastinate, what makes you maybe not do certain things, what is boring to you, what is interesting to you, then you know exactly what to focus on, etc. Also, if you are employed, if you're productive, if you're effective, if you are a problem solver, if you know you are a self-starter, you are someone who can get things done without being managed all the time, then this makes you also incredibly valuable employee to the organization you work for. This is obviously especially important when you get a job in a luxury sales environment where there's high competition, where there might be also, if you start as a temp, the competition even more. So if you want to stay on longer for temp to perm, become a full-time employee, then you want to show off in this highly competitive time. that you are the one they want to keep on board. Of course, if you're a small business owner, you have to wear loads of hats. So for you, it's even more crucial to be a self-starter, to have self-management, to know what you're good at, what you might want to delegate, what you might not want to do, what you focus your attention to, because you all have obviously limited time of a day. So important either way. It can also help you to keep on track and achieve your most valuable goals. Whether this is a KPI, a key performance indicator that has been set for you, and we're going to talk about KPIs in a future video, or whether this is something you want to achieve. If you're a small business owner, you have your own jewelry shop, you are creative maybe, then you obviously have set goals, I hope so at least, that you want to accomplish. You have a reason why you started, etc. When you are in sales, in a career in sales, you usually have set goals. So they are usually the company goals or the sales targets, the monthly sales target broken down to the different employees for weeks and for days. So you know exactly how much you have to sell during the day, etc. How many customers do you need, etc. So often these are already set. However, you might have dreams of your own. So maybe you want to progress in your career within sales. You want to become not just a sales associate or a sales rep, but you maybe want to become a team leader, director, whatever it might be. You know, there's a lot of opportunity for people who are really good at sales. To put it short, self-management is your key to success. So this is basically the core skills you do want to nail in order to become better at what you're doing. If you have been on this channel for longer, if you have seen past videos, then you might know that I focus a lot on personality. My other business is actually a leadership development company where I focus on pure personality and how does our behavior change under pressure. So for me, this is massive. I have a master's degree in global leadership, and for me, doing personality assessments, etc., is main part of my job. So whatever I do, I'm going to implement all of this also obviously into my sales training that I deliver for you guys here. So I created a downloadable for you that you can get for free. I'll put the link down below in the information box, and you can just head over. It's absolutely free for you, and you can download. It's aware with all the different categories of self-management that I popped in for you. And you can then see, and don't you worry, we are going to talk about all of these categories in future videos. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when new videos go live. I will try, I can't promise, but I will try to load them weekly. So I will batch film a few of them so you can get them week to week. I already created loads of downloadables for you, so I will do my very best that you can get these videos live as quickly as possible. So I will focus my own self-management on making this true. This is one of my big goals. So we will talk about all of these categories. However, you can maybe on a scale from 0 to 10 rate how you think you are doing already. Yeah, so there's different categories. There is stress management, there is time management, there are organizing skills, there are decision-making skills, there's confidence, incredibly important as well, that you trust in your own confidences and also know when you might want to need some help or when you might want to work on something and improve yourself. So also to know your limits, but also be confident and say, hey, that's a very good question. I'm going to get back to you with an answer. That's confidence too. So I'm not want you to walk around like an arrogant cock, something like, you know, I know it all. No, no, no. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being honest with your customer, build a true relationship, but also trusting yourself, have good self-esteem. We have problem solving, we have self-protection. So can you make sure you are safe, you are healthy, you are looking after yourself? All of these skills you will find in this wheel, and you can just maybe give it a rating from 0 to 10 to see where you think you are right now on this scale. And I would highly recommend to keep this paper, to maybe print it out and just color it in. And I'll put a tiny cross in there if you are not the big color person. Either way, something for you to keep track on. After a while, after you watch the videos and hopefully implemented what we're talking about in the videos, you can then go back to this sheet and see how did it go? Did you improve? Did you achieve your goals? So ideally you would set goals in every area as well and see what have you learned, how did you progress, where did you get better, where might you want to put a bit more focus on. And I said to you, I got your back. We are going to talk about a lot of things. The next videos will actually be about productivity. So I give you tools, I give you techniques, no big fluff, just stuff you can use, implement, and really have ready to go to classify what should you be focused on and what maybe isn't the best use of your time. So I got you covered, all of this in the next videos. With this, I will let you go to download this sheet. I highly, highly recommend you going to check it out. You will find already some of the other downloads already there. You can do it now. You can download them already, or you can wait for the next video as you like. Either way, I try to make it as comfortable for you as possible. The next video will be about time management and how to manage your time to be more productive as a sales professional. I will film a whole series about this, and then we're going to talk about stress management, etc. in the following. For now, this is it. Please do let me know what you think, what you would like to learn, and also please make sure you are heading to the 30-day sales training challenge and join us in there. You will find them in the playlist, and everything, as I said, is linked down below. And I'm looking forward to being back and talking to you, connecting to you, and being on that journey with you. Take care, guys.